Can any tech ecosystem succeed without the right policies in place? Should there be a change in policy just because there is a change in government? My guest today, who is an experienced tech journalist, will share his thoughts on this issue. On the Tech Tips segment today, I will share with you 5 mobile apps that I believe you should have on your phone and why you should have them. Finally, on the mobile apps segment, I will introduce you to an app that helps you manage your files from any device. My name is Chukwemeka Agbata, and this is Tech Trends.
Tech startups in Lagos, Nigeria are taking root and creating a buzz that is drawing international venture capitalists and more established digital firms. A would-be African Amazon online retail company Jumia has set up a shop in Lagos. They intend to propel the continent's rising middle-class consumers out of the streets in the market and straight onto its website.
Lagos has the potential to become something that is relevant and on the map on the global scale. Something that is maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, compete with the Silicon Valley, but being perceived and recognized as the equivalent, or the African equivalent of the Silicon Valley. It's going to take time, it's going to take support, it's going to take a lot of infrastructure work. There is still a lot to be done, but the fundamental potential is here. The market is here, the appetite is here. We start also seeing a very strong flow of repatriates talent coming here and irrigate that hub. So yeah, Lagos is actually very hot there, and that drives Yaba.
African tech centers are a recent phenomenon that mix web business concepts borrowed from other parts of the world with startups focused on African problems to create opportunities in areas like mobile payments and e-commerce. However, Yaba also has a growing number of established tech companies, underpinning hopes that that area, where rents are relatively cheap, might breed success. Africa Internet Group, backed by Germany's Rocket Internet, South African mobile phone giant MTN, and Sweden's Millicom, moved 6 of its tech firms, including Hello Food and Easy Taxi, to Yaba last December.
Moving to Yaba was then, among other mainland areas, was a good choice because it's a very dynamic environment. All the offices we visited were in Yaba. Dynamic because we knew the ecosystem of ventures, of startups here was pretty thriving. The presence of Unilag as well is important for us because we recruit a lot of people. If you look at my staff behind me, probably 60% of them come from Unilag, so they know the area well. They have a good network of friends there that we recruit or that we hire for ambassadors.
Investors have taken an interest in several startups based in the district in the last few months. The potential market size of Africa's most populous nation makes Nigeria, with around 170 million people, an attractive location. However, Yaba started life in a similar way to other African tech enclaves in 2010, with one building earmarked as an incubator for talent supported by overseas investors. In this case, the co-creation hub backed by the founder of eBay. Google and Microsoft ran coding workshops, while a deal between CC Hub, the Lagos state government, and local telecom firm Main One brought cheap, high-speed internet via fiber optic cable. Even though it is Africa's biggest economy and top oil producer, Nigeria's internet speeds and network coverage have lagged behind other countries like Ghana and Kenya. But that in itself is an opportunity, with a 2013 report by consultancy McKinsey suggesting that only 1.5% of Nigeria's nearly $500 billion economy took place online. On Wednesday, July the 29th, Microsoft rolls out its new operating system, Windows 10, to customers around the world. The new operating system will be offered as a free upgrade to users of Windows 7 and 8.1. This strategy was announced by Microsoft in January to capture as many users as possible. Features include a new search function, faster browsing, personalized gaming, and an easier interface. Speaking at the launch in Redmond, Washington, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said it hopes to revolutionize personal computing.
We want to make Windows 10 the most loved release of Windows.
Touch-friendly Windows 10, which features the return of Start menu and will run across PCs, tablets and smartphones, is Microsoft's latest attempt to win over mobile users and features a new browser called Edge. Microsoft said it will partner with 10 global and 100 local non-profit on objects and initiatives to upgrade the world through technology. Eligible customers who haven't reserved their download will see a notification in the taskbar on their device, alerting them the upgrade is ready to be installed or details on getting the upgrade through Windows Store.
Traffic is light.
Still on Microsoft, as part of the global launch of Windows 10, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella visited Kanyuki, Kenya, to meet the students, teachers, entrepreneurs, and local businesses to learn how technology is empowering people and organizations. He visited the Gakawa and Boguret secondary schools, where he met students and helped upgrade PCs to Windows 10. At Gakawa, he and the students connected with students at the Zila Parishad School in India via Skype. Satya also met with the teams from the Mawingu Network Solar Cyber Center to hear how this innovative internet cafe, a converted shipping container powered by TV white space Wi-Fi technology, is creating new opportunities for the community and is a proving ground for the wider deployment of this technology across Africa.